This video app review is brought to you by the iPhone appreview.com.
What's up, everybody? This is Luke Patrick with the iPhone appreview.com. Today we're taking a look at an extended look actually, at an application called NoSquint that is available for free in the App Store. It's right there on my springboard and it's ready to go. The idea behind this application is that it is designed to help those out in your life who possibly can't, not necessarily can't see the iPhone, but have a bit of a trouble actually getting a good handle on it. So in other words, perhaps the elderly in your life or someone who has a bit of an eye disability or developing an eye disability, something like that, for whatever reason they need a slightly larger interface for dialing, or perhaps an easier way to enter contact information, but essentially just to use the phone/contact feature of their iPhone. So with that in mind, we're going to go ahead and boot this up and kind of just give you a quick glance at how it works. So I have created this test account. If you heard it, it actually did say test. Well, actually, we'll mention this now. The audio side of the application is a huge part of the total functionality of the app itself. In other words, it will talk to you. It'll tell you things as you go through it to sort of help you figure out where you are. For those of us, or for the visually impaired people that we know in our lives, this is extremely useful and really helps out a lot. For instance, if you want an example of this on a deeper scale, check out, there's a video on YouTube of a blind gentleman using Instagram using the audio functionality of the iPhone. So it's really cool. You should, anyway. But that's the basic idea here with that. So let's go ahead and just kind of show you how the rest of this works. If you slide up, you will get through the dialer. I did record that message too. We'll show you more of that in just a second. But basically, as you saw, I slid up, which will take you immediately to the dialer, which is a very simple gesture, and you can train someone, or not train, they're not an animal. You can teach, that's a better word, teach someone to do this very simply. Just simply slide up. Dial pad. And then it tells you you're at the dial pad, so they know they have that there. Another cool part. 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 6, 7, 9. There you go. If you do it slightly slower, of course, it will actually say 8. But by typing the numbers, you will receive a redactive sort of confirmation of what you're doing. Same thing for delete. I'm just doing that quickly so we can get through it. And let's say you type in a number. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. 9-digit code. You can hit call, and of course the phone will take it away and will actually call. So that's very cool, very snazzy, and of course it works very, very well. And again, we love the audio feedback too. This is we're going to be stressing this as we go on. It's very useful though, especially the fact that we can record our own. More on that in just a second. Anyway, if you want options, let's say you want to edit this contact, or if you'd like to dial it, you can simply double tap, and it will actually call. Of course, this isn't dialing out to my dialer because this is an iPod, but obviously we can show you the functionality of the app without actually having to call. But of course, double tap will call, which is again very simple gesture, very hard to not, or very hard to duplicate in halves. In other words, if you just tap, it's not going to do anything. So you can't just accidentally start dialing someone. You do have to double tap. Very simple gesture, very easy to teach, and in the end, works very well. So let's say that you want to edit some of this. If you didn't catch what I did there, you simply hold your finger down anywhere on the screen, and it pops up. So let's say you want to know more about the app. Let's hit this. You can go through the original tutorial. You can tap or swipe to go through the information that's included here. Swipe, stop, listen, swipe left or right or left for contacts. I'll show you that more in just a second. Tap to make a call. We talked about that. Easy access dial pad, talking dial pad, hidden options, of course, NoSquint speciality, voice tag your contacts. So all that's there. Let's go ahead and boogie out of that tutorial there. Of course, that's there anytime that you need it. You simply hold and it will pop up. If you want to edit this specific contact, you can hit that button. We'll do that in just a second. But first, you got a couple different options here. We're going to go ahead and swap the tone to Julie. There we go. Or not the tone, excuse me. You can change between voice or straight tone. We're going to swap to Julie. That's been done. You can also turn on or off vibration. We like vibration. We find most people in this situation do like it as well. If you want more information about the NoSquint app itself, that's there. Write a review, buy the Pro version, get a few more, or get a little bit more additional functionality. and etc. All that stuff's there. But let's say that we want to edit this test contact. Let's say we want to add a new voice recognition feature. We'll show you more of this screen in just a second. But to edit this contact, we can slide around the photo anywhere we want it. We can zoom to pinch it. We can slide down. There's the name. There's the phone number. And let's say that we want to change the voice recording. So instead of test, I want to change the name to me. So I'm going to go in here. This is one of the few things we don't like about the app is this sliding keyboard. Just because it's unlike a regular keyboard in basically every way. It feels a bit weird to slide through. Then again, we haven't done any testing with this as far as people that might actually appreciate that, or the intended users for this app. So it may work out well. I don't know how much testing the developers have done there, but at the least I'd say we're slightly concerned about the sliding keyboard. Our natural inclination is to slide up or down rather than left or right. Not sure on that. Small complaint. Very, very small complaint. Of course, space you can add there. So we're going to hit done. And then go delete recording. Luke. And there you go. That is literally all you have to do to record a new audio recording for me. And of course that'll play every time. Let's add a new contact really quickly. One of our other complaints with the app is the fact that it does not actually load all of your contacts via the iPhone. Then again, not too terribly huge a complaint, just because at the same time we would have liked that integration, but also it keeps everything separate. So if you want to set up a very specific sort of contact chain within the application, you can also export all of these contacts specifically with the included information that we're adding. In other words, it makes it very, very, very simple to create a specific set of contacts that works very well with the app and keeps everything separate from the other. So we're just going to pick a photo here. We'll do this one. There we go. And of course you can drag around to zoom. You can choose a different color, and this is of course for the background. So let's go ahead and pick a color of sorts. We'll go with turquoise. Turquoise, of course, being jokey there. Enter contact name. We're going to tap this, and we're going to type in the name of the person in the photo. There you go. And done. Then we're going to hit done. Enter a phone number. I'm just going to enter, whatever. A phone number of sorts. And then start your recording. Carly. There you go. So when all of that is done, how do you add the individual to your actual list of contacts? Very simple. Create contact. And there you go. So you can simply slide back and forth between the two. Excuse me there, guys. Sorry. Accidental sneeze on the mic. But you can slide between the two, and it will obviously give you feedback on who is who, and of course double tap to call, all of that stuff. Very simple, very intuitive, very easy to see, of course, is the point. So at the end of the day, what do we think of the app? Obviously it's free, which makes it tremendously useful. Furthermore, it works very well. It comes with all of the features that we would expect for something of this nature. It's got large, very easy to read features, audio recognition, of course the audio feedback, the haptic feedback via the vibrations, all of that stuff. It's all here. So at the end of the day, basically we're going to give it a 4.5 out of 5, as well as a hefty recommendation, especially because the app is free in the App Store. That's a tremendous way to help out the visually impaired in your life, and at no cost to you either, and of course on the iPhone. So with all that in mind, that's a 4.5 out of 5-star rating for the app, and that's all we have to say about it. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and sign out, but we will see you guys later. Bye.